SoLLUMINATI is officially back and he's exposing everyone. In his newest video, he would take shots at streamers like Sneako, Moist Critical, Sketch, and even the new FaZe Clan.
That's tough!
But what exactly did SoLLUMINATI say, and why did he even say any of this to begin with? That's probably what you're here to figure out, so if you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join the Trap House with the biggest trapper. And while you're at it, don't forget to click that very first link down below in my description to join my Discord server and become an official member of the community. Now with all of that being said, let's get into how SoLLUMINATI came back and exposed every streamer. Okay, so for those of you that don't know who SoLLUMINATI is, he's a YouTuber that managed to blow up about 8 years ago for playing a game called NBA 2K. And like I say every time when I talk about 2K, when you blow up in that game, you have to quickly find something else to do because the game dies out fast. So SoLLUMINATI would transition into doing more reaction style content, and this is where he would really make a name for himself.
Where my give me here go one.
And he would gain a lot of love and support from his reaction videos. People thought he was extremely funny and entertaining, which he was, and along with doing these reactions, he would also stream a variety of games as well. But for the most part, reactions and even some story times is what SoLLUMINATI became known for. And there's one thing that I'm pretty sure we all can say about SoLLUMINATI is that he's always going to speak his opinion no matter what. And of course, when you speak your mind, you know everyone isn't going to agree with your opinion. So this would lead to SoLLUMINATI getting into a couple of beefs over the course of his YouTube career. He's had a very historic beef with another YouTuber named Cash Nasty that completely stemmed from just basketball. He also has a very long running beef with another creator who I recently did a video on, DDG.
DDG, your new name is doo-doo garbage.
And over recent years, SoLLUMINATI went from being super consistent on YouTube to being not so consistent at all. But there's a reason for this. 5 years ago, SoLLUMINATI would officially start his second YouTube channel called Spiritual So. And this channel would start off as SoLLUMINATI documenting his whole self-improvement journey, as well as helping and giving advice to people who were looking for it. But this channel would slowly start to kind of drift away from like self-improvement and things like that, to having more like conspiracy theories pushed and just getting very deep into like the whole spiritual realm, if you will. And the deeper So would get into his spiritual journey, the less consistent he would become on YouTube. And it basically got to a point where now you may see a SoLLUMINATI video once every few months. He normally comes back when there's something big going on, when there's something to talk about, and just to reconnect with his fans and get some things off his mind.
It's gonna be like I haven't been nowhere because, bro, like shit, we connected, my nigga. Little do you know, you my little bro.
And this is exactly what SoLLUMINATI would do on August 1st, 2024. SoLLUMINATI would return to post his first video in the last 9 months, and the video was simply titled The End. Now, just based off the title and the thumbnail alone, many people didn't know what to expect just going into this, but with the video being 17 minutes, it was obviously some things So had to get off of his chest. And in this video, he would talk about a lot of the current events going on within the world of streaming and content creation, such as various creators getting exposed recently for allegedly being like child predators. In this video, he would specifically name drop creators like ex-MrBeast affiliate Kris Tyson, as well as the streamer Dr. Disrespect, which both of them have recently been exposed for allegedly sharing inappropriate conversations with minors. And this would lead to the whole like cancellation of them on the internet.
A lot of y'all gotta understand this. Right now on YouTube, I say this year alone, I don't know how many people has got canceled for the pedophilia shit. I know Dr. Disrespect, and then you got the Kris situation. My nigga over there was with MrBeast. You should have been got rid of that fucking weirdo. Like, bro, y'all gotta start drawing the line for people that don't want to be human, bro.
And So made a very good point when addressing this topic in his video, because I really don't know what's going on within content creation neither. Like, it seems like a weekly thing now where you can just get on Twitter on a random day and you can see a creator getting accused of being a predator, bro. It's like actually insane. But So wouldn't stop there at all, and he would go on to talk about what people assume to be Sketch and the new FaZe Clan. Now, he didn't specifically name drop Sketch or any members of the new FaZe, but the situations and the scenarios that he would mention in his video is kind of similar to exactly what happened with the whole Sketch situation.
Every time I turn around, it's another nigga getting exposed for being a weirdo. Now y'all gotta understand what a plant is when they put in position to automatically succeed. These weirdos are being planted, and it's starting to happen in the YouTube and streaming community as well. It's been happening. I remember I've been told y'all, I just ain't saying no names. And this video is not to target anybody.
So for those of you that don't know, which I'm sure most of you probably know already, Sketch had got into some recent drama and like allegations and things a couple weeks ago where he would get outed for doing homosexual OF content in the past, and this entire thing would go completely viral on the internet.
So 2 years ago, I did not have sexual relations with that man. I'm just kidding. I did. Possibly.
Now, this wasn't anything that was like bad or anything like that Sketch got quote unquote exposed for. It was more so something that was just super shocking to everyone because nobody would have ever guessed or expected that from Sketch. And this led to a lot of like trolling and everything like that online from various Twitter users and everyone giving think pieces about the entire situation. But at the time, Sketch was heavily affiliated with the new FaZe Clan. He was having viral moments with some of the creators in FaZe Clan like Plaqueboymax. So he was already around them a lot prior to all of this to begin with. So when this whole thing about Sketch getting exposed happened, a few members of the new FaZe Clan would go live and end up giving their opinions on it as well as supporting Sketch. This was also followed up by other FaZe members giving their support to Sketch, such as FaZe Thanks, who will put out a tweet about the entire situation, and everyone was basically just saying they support him, which they should. I'm not saying they shouldn't or anything like that. That's their friend and they did what they were supposed to do to support him, but apparently SoLLUMINATI doesn't agree with this at all.
What I'm trying to tell y'all is this energy is spreading throughout your favorite streamers and YouTubers now. They gonna tell you, oh, it's okay. It's all right. That's my bro. That's my best friend. I still support him. None of this shit is normal. It's all demonic. It's all weird. And it's all simply to keep targeting kids.
Now, there's been people saying that he wasn't talking about FaZe, but me personally, I think that he was talking about the new FaZe Clan because he mentioned something about groups and everything like that. And there's no other group that really had a situation like this. I mean, other than the whole situation with AMP that just happened recently, which nobody supported anything that Chris did or anything like that. They actually fired and cut ties on him. But we'll talk about that in a whole different video. And with everyone online saying that SoLLUMINATI was exposing FaZe Clan and talking about the new FaZe, this would lead to Plaqueboymax, who's a member of FaZe Clan, and he was also one of the main people supporting Sketch at the time when all of this happened. He would end up giving his own response back to SoLLUMINATI and all the things that he had stated in his video.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I be thinking like, dude, are these niggas in the closet? What the fuck? Nigga, you know how many gay niggas I know? Shit, I'm low-key one of them. I'm trolling. Bro, I don't think this is a hard concept to understand, bro. I befriended a nigga. We found out he had a past. Clearly some niggas crazier than others. And he was getting hate for having a past. That first day, I know everyone came to Sketch defense. Later, niggas was on Sketch ass calling him all type of shit. I don't know if y'all remember that. So I came to his defense. I'm like, bro, at the end of the day, that shit was in the past. That shit don't affect me, bro. It's still my friend, bro. You feel me? Bro, it's so weird to me how pressed niggas be over other niggas' lives, real shit. Now, I get So a little bit how he talking about the message to the kids. You know, So always been some preaching ass nigga. Nobody's pushing femboys on people. Does Sketch do that today? No, nigga.
So SoLLUMINATI would continue on with his rant in this video, talking about some other ongoing topics, such as the recent debate between Sneako and Moist Critical. Now, once again, he didn't name drop either Sneako or Moist Critical, but this one isn't rocket science at all to figure out, especially if you've been keeping up with the entire thing. So Sneako and Moist Critical recently had a live debate, but they would debate over various topics involving children. And this whole debate was just something that really didn't need to be had to begin with, but they were basically arguing over things a child should be able to do versus things a child shouldn't be able to do.
My definition is anything under 18. If you're under
that's
18,
exactly what a child is.
Yeah, I think that is a great line in the sand. If you are under 18, you are a child.
Your scenario earlier was if a 16 and a 21-year-old, if both parties were consent, if the father was okay with it, the mother was okay with it, why not? Tell me a reason why that's wrong. Because you're
one
getting
is a child, one is not a child. That's the point.
Do you believe that somebody can go through hormone therapy? Can they change their gender if they're a child?
I think that's totally fine as long as everyone is consenting, as you agree.
It was just one side saying, well, if a kid can do this, then why can't a kid do that and this and that? It was just a bunch of back and forth, like just blabbering. And apparently So didn't like the debate much neither, because this is what he had to say.
You got streamers and YouTubers arguing about a girl should be able to have a kid or get married, and the other nigga talking about kids should be able to cut their body parts and do this. Like, bro. And y'all think both sides is actually going against each other when both is fucking weirdo energy, bro.
And honestly, I don't think that debate between Sneako and Moist Critical went the way that either one thought it would go. I mean, I guess you could say that Sneako won the debate because I heard that Moist Critical is like retiring or something like that. So, like, I don't know if Sneako tucked them or what. I don't know what happened. I haven't seen the debate. I only really know what I've seen from Twitter clips, and Twitter is saying that Moist Critical lost. But all in all, in this video, So would just rant about everything that was currently going on, and he would give his opinions that some people agree with and other people don't agree with. I've seen a few people on Twitter like really not like this video at all. They would state that SoLLUMINATI was literally just spewing nothing but hatred and homophobia and transphobia and things like that, which I can understand exactly why people think that, because he was saying a lot of things that could be viewed as like, you know, those things. But there's also a group of people who's saying this is what people need to be saying. He's real for this. He's speaking his mind. He's saying things that other people are scared to say. So it's like people on both sides of the fence here. All I know is SoLLUMINATI didn't hold back on anything. He definitely spoke on everything that was going on. And if you know SoLLUMINATI, you guys know that he always has like some crazy takes sometimes. And most of the things he says is like to be taken as entertainment, but it's also actually important to listen to what he's saying, because I'm sure it is coming from like a good place in his heart. And if you haven't seen the full video, I advise you to go watch his full video. Don't just rely on clips and everything to dictate something. But that's just my opinion. You guys know that the only opinion I really care about is y'all's opinion. So let me know down below in the comments, what points did you agree with that SoLLUMINATI made, and what points did you not agree with? And do you think that SoLLUMINATI was actually referring to groups like FaZe Clan and stuff like that in this video? Let me know down below in the comments. And while you're at it, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join me on my journey to 4,000 subscribers. Yes, we hit 3,000. We've been going so crazy. I'm super appreciative for all the love and support y'all been showing. We've been going crazy so far this summer, and I plan to keep that up. So if you enjoyed this video, be sure to give me a thumbs up. If you didn't enjoy the video, be sure to give me a thumbs down. Any feedback is good feedback to me, and as always, I appreciate all of the love and support. And I'll catch you boys and girls in the next banger, man.
Bye. Have a beautiful time.